Welcome back to the cave.
Oh yeah, the base.
I remember this. I remember this place.
Well, hope you don't remember the canine man from the beginning, because it's been replaced with a couple dozen crickets.
Oh, but I missed the enemies that came straight out of Monster Party.
Now, the catch to these is they apparently have a very distant, like, aggro line. So you can actually walk up to some of these and just smack them with whatever melee weapon you have.
Like this giant club?
Yeah, it's like this big-ass spike club. Although most of them we're just going to kill with rocks. And by most of them, I mean nearly all of them.
Why not? You got like 99 rocks.
That must have been very time-consuming.
Not to spoil anything, but we're actually almost going to run out of rocks because there are so many of these things.
You can run out.
Right, despite the fact you're in a rocky cave, you can't pick up any more rocks.
Yeah, you would think of all the places you would find rock pickups.
No, this is just the cave of nothingness, apparently.
Well, it's not nothingness. I mean, we have crickets.
The scary part about this cave is that you have to run through the crickets.
Actually, I think that is what they were going for.
Or maybe you'll be forced to use your pistol.
Now watch how strong this is. BAM!
Hey, it's those guys, yeah.
Yeah, the club is a really strong melee weapon, but it's also really cumbersome to try and use.
So
it's like the Great Knife in Silent Hill 2, except with Bug Island combat.
Yeah, it took 2 spike club shots to knock over the... Wait. Okay, it took 2 spike club shots to knock over the canine man. It takes like 4 of those if you try using the lance. Although we actually are going to use the lance just because it's much faster and more convenient. And the annoying thing about this level in particular is, when you go through the first time, it's all shrouded, so you can tell where you've been and where you haven't. Here, the entire map is revealed, so you can easily get lost.
That's always fun.
You know what else is fun? Fighting the same enemies again. Just with slightly different placement.
Oh hey, if Goombas and Mario Brothers can do that, why not this game?
It's like a more plot-relevant New Game Plus.
Or just lazy recycling, take your pick.
Actually, this level is like not plot-centric at all. There really is no reason for it to exist, except that I think they wanted to have a maze level.
Hey, wanted to make the game at least more than 4 hours long, right?
Well, most survival horror games are actually pretty short, so...
Yeah, fair enough, but...
In fact, you can complete this in like an hour and a half. It's just that I'm trying to show everything I can.
Oh.
What, you thought something exciting was gonna happen? Not in Bug Island. Hey, bonus cleared.
Woo. Oh, hey, lizard woman.
Yeah, pretty much everything in here will just walk into your melee shots. Or in the case of the canine man, run.
Is that a shirt she's wearing? Because I just noticed that.
Why would they wear shirts?
It looked like something white was on her chest.
It was probably just a bad texture.
Yeah, it's a bad texture.
Speaking of bad textures, here's a pile of stuff.
Although that would actually make them more interesting, because as far as I can tell, most of the lizard women were human at one point and then became part lizard. So it would make sense for them to have like remains of clothes on them, but oh well. Now we're actually going to pick up a special item at the end of this. As indicated by the star on the radar. And this is certainly a thing. The black pennant. Now I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It says it feels repulsive. I have no idea what this thing does.
Maybe use it to summon UFOs to get the UFO ending.
Or
Oh,
if
I wish.
if you were in the House of Innsmouth, it would reveal every single power-up and the exit you need to escape the mansion.
As far as I can tell, I think what it does is... Oh yeah, we're close enough we can just stab these. What I think it does is, like, there are enemies that will grab you, and then you have to shake them off. I think it helps prevent them from being able to grab you. Like, the canine man can do it, the lizard woman can do it, the crickets, if they jump on you from behind, can do it. That's just a guess, though. I haven't been able to, like, test it enough to say that's definitely what it is. So instead of equipping that, we're just going to stick with the blue pennant, which helps our defense a bit.
So far, those accessories have been very vague.
Tasty.
You're making it sound like an RPG.
Who would want to roleplay this?
Now that I think about it, did Spike make RPGs before this?
What's the expiration date on this?
Did they even make anything else besides this?
Oh, they definitely have. I know that they have.
Extra of what now? Hey, I think the textures are different.
You know, since you brought it up, here are some other games that Spike has made. They did some of the Fire Pro wrestling games. They did a bunch of the Dragon Ball Z games. Well, Dragon Ball just in general, I guess. Raging Blast 2, some of the Budokai games. Also the Kinect game.
Oh, glad to know that the quality hasn't changed since this game.
Not exactly. We're just gonna play with the aggro line for this last one.
Are you making her dance? What's going on?
Pretty much. But you know what? It's the last lizard woman before a bonus objective, so why the hell not? There we go.
Gotta have some semblance of entertainment, right?
Now the other...
That looks tasty.
The other bonus... the other bonus objective in this is to find a heart mushroom. Which we're not going to do for a while yet. Because it's, I believe, on the other side of the map. Ah, camera. Camera. Yep. Anytime you're close to a wall and you try turning, it does that. Now we're kind of low on rocks, so I'm going to use my hardened rock accelerated projector device.
Ah, you used some rock bullets there.
In case you don't feel like throwing.
And there's really no reason not to do this because I'm going to find handgun bullets again very soon.
You might as well, since handgun bullets are everywhere.
Yeah, also sandbags. And shotgun
Do you ever use the
bullets.
sandbags? Do you ever use the sandbags again?
No.
Okay then.
I should be using them because they're effective against the lizard women, but I've learned how to melee them effectively enough that I don't really need them anymore.
Yeah, just poke them with your lance.
Poke, step back, poke.
I'm macho. I'm gonna poke a woman with a stick. Ah ha ha ha.
Oh yeah, we have Molotov cocktails now too. And I'm feeling adventurous enough that we're just going to take these on with melee weapons. Because the thing about the crickets I've noticed is that sometimes if you just charge directly at them, like right before they're about to pounce you, they'll get really confused and just stay in place. Ah, Jesus. Let's see how
At least we got
close
the
can
bugs
get.
in Bug Island here, I guess.
They don't see me.
In the cave.
I'm gonna sneak closer.
Now they're talking.
No, they're crickets. They don't talk.
Now they're chirping.
There you go.
So, while on the subject of survival horror, there was one survival horror game that you played a long time ago. Is it fair to compare that to this?
Which one are you talking about?
The one that is the least scariest horror game you've ever played?
You mean Calling?
Yep.
This is more entertaining. And there are actually a few moments in this that kind of creep me out.
So the search is on. How long has that been going on now? Like 3 years?
Gee, has it been 3 years?
I don't even remember.
Now the crickets are walking directly into me.
You were a master of stealth, and they forgot you were there at all.
It's like a T-Rex. You just stand still and it doesn't know you're there.
That looks... never mind.
Yeah, just don't think about it.
Most people don't think about this game.
As evidenced by the shockingly low sales figures of this game. I was afraid this was going to be like one of those crappy games that too many people bought. Nope, my fears were unfounded.
You know, every time I see those man canines, I think is what they're called.
Yeah, Canine Man.
Canine Man. It keeps bringing back memories of Human Entertainment when they were good.
Oh, that name sounds really familiar. What did they do?
They're the guys that made,
Monster Party and Clock Tower.
Oh, right. Anyway, Melee, you're dead. We're
Yeah.
gonna actually shut off our flashlight before going around this corner. Because this cave is actually so short that you can trigger the swarm that would appear if your light was on just by rounding the corner. And with that, all the bonuses are cleared.
Man, your heart was really pounding as you're getting near the finish.
Actually, we are nearly finished, thankfully. And guess what's going to stand in our way? You know, the first time it was kind of intimidating. The fourth time, not so much. Or is this the third time? I don't even care.
Intimidate me once. Shame on you.
Well, time to sneak around. The only way we know how.
With a handgun.
And rock.
Remember when Snake would just hide in a locker, wait for the guard to pass by, and then throw a rock at him?
I don't remember rocks being in. I don't remember rocks in his inventory.
I used to throw empty magazines at soldiers.
But anyway, once these crickets are cleared, we can just run straight ahead and the level will be done.
You know, I noticed the crickets keep dropping those little purple things. What are those supposed to be?
Purple fragments that are used to get extra shit.
Yeah, it's like the 10th time we've explained that.
Yeah, we have several thousand of those now.
Oh boy.
In fact, that's kind of what caused the Black Pennant to spawn.
Ah.
That's some impressive result.
Not impressive enough.
Stairs!
Yeah, this should look familiar to you, Angel.
Oh.
Back in the Temple of
Heck
Doom.
yeah.
Pretty much, except it's not the Temple of Doom so much as the Temple of... I feel like I've done this several times before.
Okay, I need to ask. Is Raymond... That's his name, right?
Right.
It's right. A descendant of Charlie Brown or something? Because he seemed really excited about that rock.
Possibly.
Maybe
Did
when
we
you
ever know what
took a
Charlie
tree-
Brown grew up to look like?
Oh yeah, it's possible. He probably married one of the blonde characters, and
Wait, does that mean Michelle is Peppermint Patty? Anyway, this is a bonus objective that you have to just stand here and kill mantises over and over for. It's the kill 30 mantis bonus objective. You can actually knock down the mantis nest too soon and not be able to do this. So we're just gonna...
Really? 30?
Yeah, do this over and over.
You have to do this for 30.
30. And there's only like 5 in the field before this. So we're gonna speed this up a little bit.
Ray, expert bug exterminator.
This is none of my idea of clubbing.
In the club, island full of bugs, baby, got what you need. Okay, now that we have the objective, we're just gonna go ahead and throw rocks at the nest to try and knock it down. And there we go. And the reason we actually knocked it down is not just to get the mantises to stop spawning. It's because there's a heart mushroom that spawns when you get the nest down.
How pounding.
Heart pounding action.
Let's slowly break the boxes, too.
Yeah, the spike club is so damn slow. Oh yay, more bullets.
So damn slow, like...
Quick
It's
question.
so
Can you
fucking slow.
A quick question. Can you shoot the mantis nest with your gun?
Yeah you can, but... whatever.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can just use whatever you want.
You can also
And we'll
shoot
fruit.
down
What's
the
the
fruit,
expiration
so...
date on this?
Because that works.
Now, if I could just find a napkin.
Yeah, hopefully you don't mind a bullet hole in your fruit. Or a bullet in your fruit.
Oh geez, what if Ray picked up a box of bullets and said, I wonder if this will kill me?
What's the expiration date on these bullets?
Now, we're still going to wander around and open all these boxes, even the ones that have nothing in them. Because... the same reason we do other stupid... Sorry. The same reason we do other stupid bullshit like that. Bonus objective. Destroy 20 wooden boxes.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as you go on the steps, you're going to aggro all these centipedes and crickets. So what we're actually going to do is stay at the base and just lure these forward slightly to kill most of them. And then we're just going to run up the stairs. Oh, there's one I missed. Whatever. As soon as you get in the building, everything de-aggros anyway.
Man, those crickets are really dedicated to their job. Defend the staircase.
Yeah, but
Too
once
bad.
they're past the staircase, who cares?
Yeah, I think someone told them to defend everything else.
Don't think, just kill.
But only if it's on the stairs.
And this is another time we're going to take advantage of the aggro line. Those cockroaches can be
Metroid Prime.
trouble, but we have rocks.
It's like with certain enemies in Metroid Prime, if you like just stand behind the doors and shoot them.
I need to get back to that game. Stop reminding me of better games than this.
Well, sorry. I mean, last time I was on here, we talked about Okami, which I actually been playing lately. So there.
Anyway, 5 or 6 rocks while it's on the ground and it's dead.
You are murdering that defenseless bug.
Well, if I don't murder the defenseless bug, they'll murder the heavily defended me. I mean, I only have 215 handgun bullets almost 106 shotgun shells, a near limitless supply of rocks, and at least a couple dozen melee weapons. What am I supposed to do?
Open the store and sell all that stuff.
By the way, we're in the room now, and they're still not noticing us.
Hey, this is where you got the pole arm.
Yes, it is. Although, we already have it, so it's not there now. We're just in here to kill shit and open boxes.
Okay, I need to ask this. Shouldn't this be considered a time paradox?
Yeah, there's a lot that doesn't really add up with this whole wormhole travel back in time story arc they decided to go for.
Are you really traveling back in time, or were you in a different reality?
Or maybe you're in a different timeline altogether.
Tasty island
Great
cuisine.
Scott!
You know what? You guys are thinking way too much about this.
Well, neither did the developers didn't think much into this, so.
The only way this will get any better is if I start seeing some DeLoreans anytime soon.
Whatever, let's talk to Michelle.
Michelle!
Right.
Touching.
Yes.
Well, they did touch.
Yeah, half-hearted hug. That's really something that they would react to when being attacked by bugs and everything. It's like, oh god, there you are. Eh.
We never actually know, like, where any other character goes. Like,
What
we
if-
never see any other path they could possibly take other than the one we're on.
You know, what if Ray just points his shotgun to the direction of Mike? Maybe Mike will just guide himself to that.
Well, actually, when you find Michelle, you are supposed to fire off the shotgun to let him know you found her.
Could
In
you
fact,
use the
Ray mentions that, but he never actually does it.
By the way, Ray confesses his love finally. If anyone cares. Oh, and love triangle, because that's something we always want in a game like this.
Oh, by the way, about that ape.
Hear what?
That's the question I had. There was nothing that played there.
Maybe she has super hearing.
Either something was supposed to happen there and they forgot to put it in, or bad translation. I don't know. Anyway, now that Michelle knows Robert Dallas is on, she's going kind of fangirl a little bit.
Oh,
That's how you should act when you're still on this island.
you know, okay, I really have to...
Who cares about your hair?
Let me put this shit down here. Who designed these characters?
I don't
Someone
know.
Someone who likes contrived
Oh my
anime,
God.
maybe?
Oh my god, we're on a bug-infested island. Our friends were nearly dead. By the way, is my hair okay? Because Robert Douglas is here. Dallas. I don't give a shit. The guy sucks.
So now we're looking for a new pair of clothes for Michelle.
What, really?
Are you,
Yes. And we're gonna find...
an ape, I'm sure. Oh, hi.
By the way, the dramatic music that's playing now is actually hinting at something that's, or giving away that something is going to happen about, 2.5 minutes into this dialogue.
Such intense dialogue.
Oh, and her, like, literally giving Robert a hard time. Yeah, great. You're on a bug-infested island who can kill every single one of you without one more.
Well, giving men a hard time is their only character trait. What do you expect?
This is not how you develop character.
You're implying that these are actual characters?
Well,
Well,
what else do you want me to say about this?
Well, they have names. And Robert Dallas has a first and last name. That's huge for this game.
That means it's really important.
So basically he's talking about how there's a gas deep within the island, within the Cave of Time actually, that is causing a bunch of these bugs to mutate, in which they're trying to find some sort of medicinal purpose for. Unfortunately, because he's been on the island for 3 years now, he's been exposed to a lot of the gas.
I was going to say, yeah, because I'm sure you want something that mutates things into horrible creatures for medicinal purposes, yeah. Unless your name's Umbrella, I guess.
And I love how he found out it's bad for humans, but he just kept going to the gas with no protection whatsoever.
Oh wait, is that where the gas mask comes into play?
Yes, it is.
Wait, has he got to become a dog now?
So wait, you tell me like in the 3 years, you didn't think he even used a gas mask or something?
3 years! I can't tell if he's going to mutate or have a heart attack.
My heart beats so much. I must have a heart mushroom.
Oh, and by the way, he's going to give Lynn a serum, which can curb the effects of the gas.
So why doesn't he use it on himself?
Well, he's actually going to say why. Because apparently he developed the serum for himself, actually, after he found out that the gas was affecting him negatively.
Oh, he's used it so much.
And he's now immune to it.
Yeah, because he used it so much, I see.
So he'll develop a serum, but he won't wear a gas mask.
Wait, is this game getting smart?
No.
Well, I mean, that's the smartest thing I've ever seen in this game so far.
That still doesn't make it very smart.
I know, but...
Go!
Are you ready for it?
Is he a boss?
No.
Robert? Robert, no!
So Robert's dead.
Oh, that's great. We knew him for how long?
Long enough for Michelle to fangirl over him.
Which Michelle didn't even get to meet.
I bet she'll walk up to him and be all like, "Oh, hey, how do you like my hair?" No, I'm not being funny here. I seriously think she will react like that.
She has a company helicopter? What?
Yeah, she could have called it this entire time.
She's part of a corporation? Since when?
We actually found that out when we rescued Harry on the boat a long time ago. But Lynn is apparently with a medical corporation.
So this 17-year-old looking high school girl is part of a corporation. Okay, that makes sense.
Ah, that line. So that happened.
I'll call for a helicopter. You bring her back here.
Okay.
Before the cutscene interrupted me, Even Ray's getting sick of these characters.
Does anyone like each other at all besides Ray and Michelle?
Well, does purely physical attraction count? Because then that would be Mike and Michelle. Anyway, there's a couple grenades and a Molotov here.
I gave up on all these characters like ages ago.
Alright, now we're actually gearing up to face the giant gorilla again. But before we do that, there are a couple of things we have to take care of. Number one, we're shutting off the light so we can get these boxes at the end of this corridor. And we have to shut the light off, otherwise, you know, the swarms.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, I actually have enough shotgun shells to get through... bullets to finish the game, but I'm gonna keep collecting them anyway.
Oh boy, it's this guy again.
Now, that last part is actually a hint for something. Actually, Angel, you remember how the boss fight went last time, so... yeah, it's kind of like that.
Uh-huh.
Also, here's where the title of the game came from.
Title drop.
Time to put that in its TV tropes page.
And cut, print, ship it to the US.
It's even spelled as if it was from a trailer. Escape from Bug Island.
Dun dun dun. Anyway, more health items. Now we're going to go into the other room. And this is actually important to do if you're going for the bonus objective, is to save before you go outside. Because otherwise, you'll have to just run the entire level again. And it's not that long of a level, but it's still inconvenient. Oh,
Well, yeah.
This is actually a journal entry from before the one we just read.
Oh, on the 9th.
And it basically hints about how to find the key that was in the Mantis nest, which was from the first run of this area. I just forgot to pick it up before.
Oh yeah, swim home on a distant island. That's smart.
But we're gonna save, and I gotta warn you, this bonus objective broke me. You have to kill the gorilla within 30 seconds, and there is an incredibly stupid way to do it. Now, what you gotta do is equip a grenade. Like any grenades. Really, if you do this right, you only need one of them. Now we're gonna immediately run over to this statue over here.
Or column.
Nope, see? There's a statue.
Oh, I see.
Now what we're going to do is stand underneath it, and when the gorilla walks to the middle of the map, we're going to throw a grenade and try and hit it in the face. There, we killed it. Now it's next to the statue, and we are nowhere to be seen.
And of course, it's a statue of a giant bug. Because Bug Island.
Well, that was stupid.
And Ray still looks pretty disinterested that he just killed a tiny gorilla.
He's probably wondering how he got 50 feet to the right of where he was standing.
I think Ray's wondering, why does he feel so pathetic towards the gorilla again?
So the Terminator gorilla is dead again.
He'll be back. Except he won't. And there you go. That's how you kill a giant gorilla in 30 seconds. Let's celebrate with rocks.
Have a rock party.
Oh, and the last bonus objective.
Give you like 6 boxes right here.
Just in case you missed one.
You know, it's kind of amusing how there are rocks and a grenade, and... By the way, even though I threw 3 grenades, just to make sure I hit the face, it only counted my throwing 1 of them.
Okay.
I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because the one hit him in the face before the other 2 hit the ground? I'm not sure.
So at one
I
point do you...
saw the others explode though. I don't know.
So at what point do you use the shotgun?
The final boss.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we really don't need it for anything else. This goddamn game.
At least you're almost done with it.
You know what's funny? The GameFAQs article I read suggested this really intricate strategy of like doing a certain amount of rolls on this move and then throwing a specific amount of grenades and then doing something else. And the weird thing is, if you actually try fighting it straight up, sometimes your grenades go through the gorilla. And then you're just screwed because it'll just run you over and you'll have to start it over again.
Great programming.
So apparently the Escape from Bug Island TV tropes page has nothing in it. Except for one thing I just added.
What, the tile drop?
Well, I guess we know what we have to do when this playthrough is done.
Oh yeah.